Now that we're done detailing the back taper, we could then move on to our gold FX and line up the back of the neck. You want to make sure you use the corners of the blade, and you make sure you go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer. Now that we're done lining them up, we could then move on to our no guard all the way open, creating our second guideline on the side taper. You want to make this guideline in a round shape so you can burst the taper. Now that we're done blending out our initial guideline using the lever, we could then move on to our one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Remember, we're going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up this line to get ready for the half guard. Now that we're done with our lower guards, we could then move on to our two guard all the way open, creating our fourth guideline. Remember, we're going to use this same guard and its lever to soften up this line and get ready for the 1.5 guard. As you guys can see here, I'm then moving on to my 1.5 guard using its corners and its lever to erase the line completely. Again, sometimes there's still a faint line after using your 1.5 guard, so switching over to your 1 guard all the way open would definitely help. Now we're using our 3 guard all the way open to finish the connection to the top. Now that we're done detailing, we're then going to move on to our 1.5 guard all the way open and chop the beard down. A 1.5 guard all the way open is equivalent to a 2 guard all the way closed. Here, as you guys can see, we're moving on to our gold FX and we're going to line up the back of the beard. We're also making sure that we go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then the hair's going to shift and then you won't line them up properly. Here we're going to start off the blending of the sideburn with the no guard all the way open. We're then going to slightly close the lever midway and all the way closed and attack that initial guideline. Now that we're done with our no guard all the way closed, we can then move on to our 1 guard all the way open and exactly use the lever the same way we did the first time. Now that the line is soft enough, we're moving on to our half guard, and this is going to help us erase the line completely. As you guys can see, I'm using my gold FX to line up the other side of the back of the neck, and I'm also going slow as possible, making sure that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer. I feel like that's the most important rule when lining up. Now that we're done lining up the other side, we can then move on to the front line. I use my Gold FX to always line up my front lines just because I feel like they're a perfect balance between power and crispiness. As you guys can see, I'm going slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer. It's a very important part, especially when the hair is very light. We're keeping his vertical bars as natural as possible as well, but we also don't want to sacrifice too much crispiness because he does want a crispy lining. Now we're moving on to the C-cup, and I always like starting off at the bottom and working my way to the top arch using the corners of the blade. Now that we're done detailing and finishing up the beard, we could then move on to our Turkish razor and Derby premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. But before we do that, we're going to apply some shave gel so that the blade can glide better. When using the razor on the neck, you want to stretch the skin as much as possible and keep that razor at a certain angle so you don't cut them. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and leave an Instagram follow down below. I'm also trying my best to keep his eyebrows as natural as possible. I'm also combing the long hairs out of the way and cutting them with the blade.